cover XOS1511, the January-February 2016 exam paper, question number 6. It counts for 11 marks. It says here, the program below is followed by part of the variable diagram for the program. We only show lines that change the value of at least one variable in the variable diagrams. Assume that the following input is given, 2010 and t. Please answer the questions that follow the variable diagram. Okay. So, here they got all the code in there. And when we browse down, we see here that they've got line 6, 7, 8. And then they're missing line numbers. And then they've got all our variable declarations. So what I've done here is I've put the number. I've listed the number here. And I've given it the variable names, what they've got here. Then it asks here, complete the 3 missing line numbers of the next 3 lines after line 8 that will change the value of at least one variable, as well as the values of the variables after these lines have been executed in your answer books. Okay, so in our answer books, this is what we should be writing. Line number 20. If we go and we have a look at line 20, I'm going to show you line 20, and better to use their version. Line 20. Okay, so on line 20, we've got book equals false. So the reason why we've got there is because from here we've got our declarations. Okay, we've got an integer data type called year, and then we've got a character data type called code, and we've got a boolean data type called book, which is set to true, and a float variable data type called discount, which is set to 0.20. Then it just tells the user enter the year and the code. It doesn't actually prompt them or politely show what they must enter, but anyway, they just enter year and code. Okay, so if we follow, now we're going through our switch statement, which says we're reading the value of year, and it's saying it's looking for 2010. Now the fun thing with these switch statements is you need to look wherever there's a break, because wherever there's a break, that is generally where the code would stop executing. So if this value was 2008 or 2009, depending on these values here, it would execute and make modifications. But if these values didn't change, all that would happen was it would stop here, and you wouldn't see anything. It would just leave the variables as they are, depending on whatever's your input. Okay, so because even here, if we looked at code was set to T. So if we put a T, it's asking us only if code is C, and then if not a book, which means if book is false, which it isn't. So book is defined as true, and the code that we're using is T, so it wouldn't have changed any parameters. So it would have stopped there at break and not continued. But guess what? We've been given this one, case 2010. Okay, so now it's asking, is book true? So we found yes, book is still true. That's why they've got a 1 written there on their variable diagrams. And then, okay, so now this is the code we want to execute. First of all, we're matching 2010. We got our book that's true, and our code that we entered was T. So line 20 is the first one that will get executed because all those 3 if statements match. So it will change the book value to false, a boolean variable, which is declared over here as 0. Okay, and then the next code will be line 21. It now changes the code from T to G, so it sets it to G. But now you'll notice there's no break, so that means that it will then continue on to case 2011. And it will say, well, tell me something. Is your discount amount greater than 0.20? And if we have a look here, nope, it's not greater than 0.20. But it says or, this is an or sign, or is the code equal to G? And guess what? It was set to G over here. So yes, because of this being true, we're going to go and we're going to execute this discount amount. So that's what is shown on line 25. And there we're reflecting that line 25 is where it makes a change. And now as you can see, there's still no break. So then it continues on to the default. And then it proceeds to execute the default. So now I've put here for line 29, it goes and it changes the discount to 0.25. And then for line 30, it goes and changes the code to B. And for line 31, it changes the book from false to true. And then that's what you would ultimately get as your output. But now that you've finished the break and you've left the switch statement, they go and add another fun exercise here. And line 33, we've got a discount of 0.35. So that's 0.35 would be your ultimate displayed for discount. So that covers, these first three lines cover question 6.1. And there's some nice marks there, 9. It says, what will the output be after line 34 has been executed? And as I can tell you, that it's because they wanted to test you on all your information. Line 34, the discount amount would be 0.35. The year would be set to 2010, and the code would be B, and the book would be 1, and it would be 0.35. So just so that you're aware, I've put the code in here. I've also made cout statements wherever there's been a change so that you can see for yourself. And then what I'll do is I'll execute it. And here we have it. And as I say, they didn't ask us how to enter the data or anything, but we're just going to know we're putting in 2010 and T, which is what they've asked us to put in. And there you can see. It says the book is changed to false and the code is now set to G. Okay, discount is changed for 0.15. The discount is set to 0.25 and the code to B and the book to true. So there's your final output, 2010 B 1.35, and that was what I had mentioned to you. I hope that this has helped you, and I wish you all the best of luck for your exams. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.